Here we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? We're in Piscataway, New Jersey at SHI Stadium, the home of the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the BYU Cougars, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Scarlet Knights will kick this away to get us going here. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Jukes to get free. It's a fumble. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
For the first carry of the game, and it ends with a fumble. Chris, you and I know this staff. We might see backup get some reps on the next drive.
Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Here's the toss play now, running left.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping and doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
On this opening drive of the game. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year.
The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
But Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Off it off to the quarterback looks to his right. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Rutgers. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. They may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Quick throw, testing the middle. And the ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Past the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Chris, how about the safety here? Just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback. And then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. And I love that he's got the speed in the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short game.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Second down, we're going to throw it. Using his legs here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Backs lined up on either side of the quarterback. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
As the first down is still going. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And there's the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The receiver grabs it. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2. The Cougars hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Well, that's a great example of a defense selling out to stop a 3rd down and short. At 3rd and 2, looks like they put everybody up near the line of scrimmage. And when the back got free, he's able to go and pick up huge yards because there's no safeties back there to slow him down.
On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Brigham Young. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down play coming up.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first.
Oh, the pass is picked off.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
The offense is set up with excellent field position. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Finding space at the 20. They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10. And Kirk Rutgers has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter.
BYU 7.
So here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. He'll hand it off. They finally corral him at the 1. And the Cougars come up to the line in a hurry-up. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, BYU. Now the try here for the extra point.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the Scarlet Knights offense is back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. He hands it off from the gun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Grab by the receiver. McGain is good enough for a first down near the 38. A new set of downs after that completion.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on a first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Lets it go quickly. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Looking to chuck it again. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the Scarlet Knights will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. 4th down, looking to throw for it. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's past the marker and still going. Here he goes. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Brigham Young.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. And the Rutgers offense is back out on the field now. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Quick completion to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The Scarlet Knights will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quick throw to his receiver. What a catch! Breaks into the clear. The 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Rutgers!
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back that has given this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Looks like BYU will have the 1st down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
First down and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Important second down play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And they'll kick it away here. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And they heave it deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. Still no answer for this offense.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. First down, looking for more now. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Boy, between this offensive line and this back, it's been a lot of fun to watch this offense tonight. You know, he's now over 100 yards on the game tonight. This is an evening he'll remember for a long time.
On 1st down, they'll keep the running game churning. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Play fake, looking to throw. Trying to create here on the move. Makes the grab. It's John. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So off the play fake there, the big tight end gets open downfield.
Well, I love this call right here. Anytime you can run the football, eventually it opens up play action. Linebackers and safeties' eyes are in the backfield. They lose the tight end completely, and the quarterback throws that one on rhythm.
Look at that. He's still going. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, BYU.
That's how you close a half off of this offense, leaning on the run game to get into the end zone and setting yourself up to go into half all tied up. What a game we have here.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the run, he's looking deep. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down to rule it a catch, a big gainer.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little gritty, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
You'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. The Scarlet Knights come to the line in the hurry up. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made quickly, but the game moves the ball to the 6, 1st and goal. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a 1st and goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. Defense calls their 3rd and final timeout of the half now. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Rutgers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Lining up to try the extra point. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. After all that, heaves it deep down the middle. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Could take it all the way. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. A crucial pick six.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
BYU 28.
And the Cougars will kick this away to start the second half. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Rutgers offense on the field. Passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. To dart to the left side. And makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down. And the Scarlet Knights come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. A penalty backs up the offense. It's 1st and 15. They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Here's the second down play.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play. The head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. And he'll set up to throw. He finds the running back for a 4th down catch. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You can really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the 1st down.
Makes a quick catch. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Signs a quick throw. Touchdown, Rutgers. This passing game is still on fire. A That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He'll take a deep shot here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
The tight end makes the catch.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Will not be brought down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. The Cougars hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Wants to throw it. And the tight end hauls it in on the corner route. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. And the Cougars trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. First and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down and goal, upcoming. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
And on second and goal, the offense goes with the speed to try to get the ball out to the edge. But how about this defense? Not only are they physical, but here they show what kind of speed they have as well.
Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Brigham Young. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
49, BYU, 35.
On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff from the shotgun. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Scooped up in the defense.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Ball handed off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw over the middle. And the pass ball is incomplete. They could not hook up on the final play of the 3rd quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And the pass is incomplete. That's a big stop with this defense on 4th down.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
And here comes the Scarlet Knights offense out there. A premium here on ball security. The last drive, of course, ended in a fumble. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack. The Scarlet Knights will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo.
He's in the clear. At the 30 now. Finally brought down at the 7. Sets up a 1st and goal here.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
They can put the game away right here. It's 1st and goal. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He will score. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
This guy is starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. 2nd touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. Let's see if they can recover from that here. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Now, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead to sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
High completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They mix it up with a run. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he never had a chance. Tackle in the backfield.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the 4th quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
Throws to the tight end. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
It's just been one of those days for this offense and this quarterback. They just cannot seem to find this rhythm to get them back in the game. They're down big, and now another incompletion. What will the offensive coordinator dial up next?
Looking for the wideout. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. Tackle made after a big gain. And the Cougars will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted.
Oh, they trap him for a sack. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. Looking for a man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, BYU.
Well, somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Scarlet Knights offense is back on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
They go with a direct snap. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. The Scarlet Knights will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Wow, Chris, I don't know. You got control of this game, and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your opponent any chance of anything? Finish out the win and just punt it away.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Brigham Young. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
I love this after a sudden change. You get a big stop by your own defense. You come out with pretty good field position. You take a shot, and it pays off. Boy, what a change in momentum right here.
Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Rutgers offense is back out on the field now. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Quick throw to the left side. He makes the grab. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain. And the Scarlet Knights will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And now a timeout taken by the defense trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Working clock with the ground game. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. On third down, he drops to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Rutgers.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. It's a squib kick fielded by one of the up men. He's brought down at the 37 after a strong return. And now the first play of this drive. They're set up at the 37. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep for late game heroics. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, BYU.
Chris, they're not quite out of this game just yet. With under 2 minutes to go, they're down by 9. I'd kick the extra point here, make it a one-possession game, and then try to recover that onside kick, and you got a real shot.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position. They were dialed in and pounced on the football.
And here comes the Rutgers offense on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Powers through.
When you can run it like this with a late lead and the defense knows it's coming, that's a clear sign the offense has done its job. This defense is worn down at this point, and closing the game out should be pretty routine if they can keep this up.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And here's the handoff. To the 25. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Well, they move the chains on a clutch drive, and that should be good enough. This was a pressure game. They step up and answer it here and secure a big victory in the middle of the season.
Chris, weeks ago, maybe even all the way back to week 1, we circled this game and knew that we had a chance for a major matchup this week. It lived up to that billing. We find out who the better team is and who's able to build that resume as we get closer to the end of the year.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. End zone ahead, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
What a huge score here by this offense late in the game. This touchdown makes it a two-possession game with under a minute to go.
An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. No shot to bring him down. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for a late, deep throw. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. That will be incomplete, trying for a consolation touchdown, but it's no good, and time expires on the game. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they're running into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question.